Okay. Oh, wait, where am I? Yes, that's right, got lost for a second there. Sorry. You know I have to take a little break in between all these segments. It's like part 14. This is a long video.
Sounds like steam from the engine is moving through those pipes now.
Yep, all the pipes are connected. Awesome. Oh, can I talk to Mr. Engineer Man?
Engineer, this better be Miss Gerard.
Well, actually...
Forget it.
Ooh, he's not very happy. Let's talk to the Hardys.
Hey, how's it going?
See you in a bit.
If you need anything, just let us know.
Okay, fine, I won't talk to the Hardys. I don't want to talk to him. Fine. I don't like the Hardy Boys. I'm going to talk to George and Bess. Bess and George, I haven't called them in forever. Where's Bess and George? Okay, I'm calling Bess and George now, folks. Bess, George, what's up?
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, Nance. Listen, I'm dying to know. What's it like to finally work with Frank and Joe Hardy?
It's so awesome.
Oh, Bess, you're incorrigible. Hey, if you don't want to hear, just go over there and don't listen. She's listening. So what's it like?
Just between you and me, I think Joe has a little crush on Lori.
Ooh.
I thought you liked Joe. I've always thought he was cute. Personality-wise, Frank's more my type. Well, the real question is, which one does Nancy like? Ooh, yeah. Which one do you like?
Ooh. I can never tell the difference between the two of them, so I'm going to go with Ned.
Neither. I like Ned, remember?
Oh, yeah. Ned. Good old, dependable Ned.
You think he's boring, don't you, Bess?
You think I think he's boring? Hey, I think what you think is much more important than what I think. Translation? She thinks he's boring.
Just so nobody gives me any requests, why don't I show you what happens when you, answer Frank and Joe?
I kind of like Frank.
I knew it! You're just as big a sucker for those boyish good looks of his as I am.
You're not going to say anything to him, are you?
Me? My lips are sealed. The way they were when I told you that I liked that boy who worked at the snack shop, that was different. How was it different? I was younger then and had less self-control. It was last week, Bess. Right. Don't worry, Nan. If she starts to say anything to Frank, I'll just stomp on her foot. Ow! Hey, what'd you do that for? Just practicing.
Hee hee hee. Bess and George are hilarious.
Just go over there and don't listen. She's listening. So what's it like?
Well, Frank is serious and methodical, while Joe is kind of happy-go-lucky and impulsive.
Mm-hmm.
They're not trying to boss you around and be all manly all the time?
No, not at all. They're great.
George has a thing for Frank. Well, you like Joe. But the real question here is, which one does Nancy like? Ooh, yeah. Which one do you like?
I'll go with Joe.
I kind of like Joe.
I knew it! You're just as big a sucker for those boyish good looks of his as I am.
You're not going to say anything to him, are you?
Me? My lips are sealed. The way they were when I told you that I liked that boy who worked at the snack shop, that was different. How was it different? I was younger then and had less self-control. It was last week, Bess.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Don't worry, Nance. If she starts to say anything to Joe, I'll just stomp on her foot. Ow! Hey, what'd you do that for? Just practicing.
Oh, so they say the exact same thing, no matter which, Hardy Boy Nancy says she likes. Good to know, I guess.
John Gray claims to have Camille's voice on tape.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Did you hear it?
I heard a woman singing, but it was very faint.
You heard
was she
an actual
singing?
ghost?
Bess, whatever I heard was barely audible. For all I know, it could have been a voice off the radio or something.
Did the real Camille like to sing?
According to Charlena, she did.
Well, there you go. You heard a ghost. Oh, Bess, you are so gullible. Open-minded. Gullible.
Haha.
Charlena and Lori had this big, huge argument, and you'll never guess why.
Why?
Lori called Charlena a hack.
No,
Charlena called Lori an airhead.
no.
Bess, she doesn't really want you to guess, okay? Tell us, Nan.
Well, it seems that Lori sent Charlena a bunch of story ideas, one of which Charlena used in her latest book without telling or paying Lori.
Charlena stole something Lori wrote? That's incredible.
Yeah.
No, the fact that Lori wrote something that Charlena thought was worth stealing. That's what's incredible.
Haha.
It makes me think that Lori may not be quite as dumb as she looks.
Yeah.
Better keep an eye on her, Nan.
I went inside the crypt where Jake buried his wife, Camille.
Was she still there?
As far as I know.
Did you see her?
No, she was kind enough to stay in her coffin.
Is
Yeah.
it like totally gross and creepy in there?
Yeah, kinda.
Yes, I couldn't wait to leave.
Any idea how she died?
Frank told me that he overheard the grandson of Jake's engineer say she died after she fell and hit her head.
Did she fall? Or did Jake, give her a little push?
The guy who
No.
takes care of the cemetery says he can tell from the way he buried her that Jake must have loved Camille a lot.
Ah, but did he love her? Or did he just have a guilty conscience? That's the
I
question.
don't think Jake killed his wife.
I'll
What
talk
the
to you
heck,
guys later.
Bess?
We'll be right here. Yeah, washing the paint out of our hair.
That's kind of a weird thing for Bess to suggest. Alrighty dighty. Do. So now that steam is going through the wires, or the pipes. Not the wires, the pipes. See if I can talk to John.
Thanks for the chat.
Come back anytime.
Okay, never mind. That should power the thingy on the fancy car.
What's going on?
So, how did your expedition to Jake's mine turn out?
Yeah.
Well, as you may or may not have heard, I didn't find the mine. But at least now I know where it isn't, which is just as good as knowing where it is. Sorta.
Thanks for your
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Alrighty. And this is what I was talking about. This car, see?
I need a pickaxe.
Okay, let's put the pickaxe here. Oh.
Oh no, still broken is some duct tape.
So now I need to go get some duct tape in order to solve this. Anything else I can do here? Oh, here's the, no, that's not it. Here's the puzzle, remember? It's the starfish thing. The eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. Amethyst lies in a hand from a deep. This is a hand from the deep, which means you need to stick amethyst there. Cool. You get it? You get it. Let's talk to Lori now.
Yes? Do you know if there's any duct tape around here?
Duct tape? Duct tape. Nope, afraid not. Sorry.
I hear
Oh,
Tino
well.
took you and John on a trek to Jake's mine.
Jake's mine, my eye. We went tramping through the snow, lugging all this equipment John insisted on bringing, and where do we end up? At this teeny tiny, half-rotten, tumbled-down outhouse.
He led you
Uh-oh.
to an outhouse?
Well, he said it was the opening to a mine shaft, but then John said if it was, shouldn't the hole be going into the mountain instead of just down? So they stood there arguing until Tino finally grabbed a shovel, went inside, and started digging. What he found was definitely not gold.
Oh.
Did he apologize?
Of course not. If he didn't have such nice eyes, the man would be a total zero.
Oh.
I'll come back later.
As soon as you figure it out, let me know.
Okay, Lori.